What's going on the fam? This is John, and this is a kill confirmed gameplay on the map Cargo, where I call in a swarm for you guys. But I was actually devastated yesterday. I played with a few of my mates in the night, called in 4 swarms in 4 games, and I wasn't recording. The noob that I am didn't hit the record button on my capture card, but I did go into me theatre, and 2 of them had saved. For some reason 2 of them weren't in there. I think it was because of host migration, but 2 of them were there, so I've recorded them back, and I've learnt my lesson. I will be recording from now on every single game. But anyway, that's out of the way. Before we get into this video anyway, I just want to explain the class I'm using. I'm actually using the Overkill wild card, and my main primary is the M27 assault rifle with a red dot sight, reflex sight, and then my secondary primary, or my primary secondary, or whatever way you want to say it, is just a naked PDW. The reason I think that is a more useful thing in Modern Warfare 3, obviously I had Overkill, but it was in a perk tier, and it wasn't the most powerful or useful perk in that tier, so I don't think many people used it much. But in this obviously it takes a point away from your class setup, but I think it's going to be more useful as it doesn't take away from perks, obviously. So anyway, I think it's quite useful on most of the maps in this game, not specifically Cargo, but you'll see me a couple of times in this game as I'm sort of indoors or places where I could possibly have close quarters gunfights. I am switching to PDW. Obvious reasons, really. Submachine gun's better for close-up gunfights, so when I'm indoors, sort of close range, I'm going to be switching to my PDW. The perks I'm using are Ghost, and yeah, sorry about Ghost, but UAVs, what can you do? And Hardline, obviously, so I think it's 20% less score needed to get your streaks. And then I've got Toughness and Dexterity. But anyway, the reason I'm making sort of the point of this commentary is to explain to you my opinions on what is the best game mode to be calling in swarms or any other big kill streaks, say like VTOL Warship or something like that. And I think it's kill confirmed. The reason being, it's just the play style of the game. There's no set point on the map where the objective needs to be played. It's just sort of a free run around the map. So there's less traffic in certain areas where sort of like, for an example, I'll give you this hard point. If you want to play the objective on that game mode, obviously there's a certain point on the map you need to be, which means there's more chance of dying because the enemy are going to be fighting over that part of the map. But anyway, that doesn't happen on kill confirmed, so obviously it's easy to play the objective where you pick up the dog tag or deny a kill. And for each sort of kill, you're basically getting 150 points. What I mean by that is obviously it's 50 points for the actual kill, but unless it's a long range, sort of a long shot, you can just easily go and pick up the tag and get yourself another 100 points, which basically means it's 150 points per kill. And then even if you can't pick up the tag, you can still get enemies confirming it for you anyway. So in my opinion, this is probably the easiest game to rack up points and go on streaks. The reason I wouldn't say other game modes are easy for it, for example, I'll just go straight in and use Domination. There's been people uploading videos of swarms where they're playing Domination, which is fair enough, you know, but it just isn't the easiest in my opinion. Reason behind that is the objective is obviously to capture flags, and to keep capturing flags, you need to rely on the enemy team to capture them back off you, which obviously if you're a decent team and you're a decent player yourself, that doesn't always happen. The enemy aren't always going to take flags off you unless you purposely let them do it, so you can capture them back to gain points, which is just too much hassle in my opinion. But anyway, and I think it's only 50 points for the kill, it might be 100, but anyway, that's still not as much as kill confirmed. Even if you are playing the objective, again, it's easier to die on Domination. Obviously if you're trying to capture B, the enemy are obviously going to be focusing their attentions on B, and of course it is easy to die. If you're not wearing flak jacket as well, obviously you get peppered with grenades all game and whatever else. But anyway, the other game mode would be hardpoint. Like I've already briefly explained there's a set point on the map where you need to be playing the objective. If you capture the hard point, it's 200 points, but again, you don't always capture it. Your teammates could get there before you, which means you've just lost out on 200 points if you capture that hard point. So you're not always going to be getting points for playing the objective on hard point. It's 125 points per kill if you're sitting on a hard point, but again, you know, it's easy to die if you're sitting on a hard point, because all of the enemies' attention is going to be focused on that part of the map, which means you're basically a sitting duck for them to be throwing grenades, stuns, shooting you, whatever, and it's easy to die. And like I've said, that doesn't always happen on kill confirmed. And even if you do manage to get kills on a hard point, it's only 125, which obviously isn't as much as getting a kill and then picking up a tag on kill confirmed. Another game mode which you could go on a little streaking but not rack up enough points for the swarm is TDM. Reason being, obviously, you already know it's standard through probably every COD that's ever made. There's no objective. You can get a kill, 100 points, and then that's fine. But if you're a decent player or you're playing with a decent team, the kill count can rack up quite quickly. And one of the main problems with being is that the game doesn't last as long. The only other issue with that is, as well, like I've said, is there's no objective. So once you've got that kill, there's no other score you can rely on to watch this guy spawn on me right, by the way. Great spawning, brilliant. But anyway, yeah, there's no other score you can rely on to be racking up points, so it is just straight up kill and that's it. No more points to be gained. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Well, it's coming to an end now. I hope you like it. If you do like it, please, please, please do me a massive favour and hit the like button. If you enjoy it, there's going to be more to come, so please subscribe. If you dislike it, then dislike it and let me know why in the comments, and have a nice day. Bye.